My name is Jenna Pilant, and I'm a style-crazed full-time creative living in sunny San Diego. In 2016, my husband and I purchased our forever home, and now, in between balancing my upholstery business, our 4 dogs, and just life in general, I'm going to renovate our home room by room, project by project myself, with some fun help from a few of my friends along the way. And I'm going to share it all with you right here on YouTube. So, are you ready to see a room bloom? Hey there, y'all. My name is Jenna Pilant, and I would like to formally welcome you to my new YouTube channel. I am so pumped to be here and thought that with the first episode, it might be nice to share with you a little bit about myself and what my official plans are for this rectangular box. Okay, so who is Jenna Pilant? I'm a born and raised Nebraskan. Yep. Spent the first 18 years of my life living on a dryland farm in the central Midwest. My family has 1,000 acres pasture, 1,000 acres corn and soybean, and 140 head of cattle. Growing up in the Midwest really helped cultivate my creativity. There just wasn't a whole lot to do on the farm, well, besides chores. So I was either out riding my horse, making something out of nothing, or playing make-believe in the woods behind our house. When grade school hit, it became quite obvious to both my parents and my teachers that I was going to be a creative handful, totally right-brained. I really thrived in music, art, theater, dance. So much so that other than 4-H, I was using my imagination nonstop. And that continued throughout junior high and high school. I pretty much knew I wanted to pursue something in the fine arts. I just wasn't 100% sure as to what. So I literally flipped a coin, and heads won. Thus, in 2009, I graduated from the University of Nebraska at Kearney with 2 music degrees, one in musical theater, singing, and the other in music business. While balancing everything as a college student, I also decided to take a leap of faith and applied for a brand new television host position at the local Fox affiliate, Fox 4 in 17. This came to be after a patron of a local theater approached me after a show and told me all about the position and how I should apply. So I did, and they crazily enough hired me. So for the last 2 years of college, I was both a full-time student and a full-time employee. I'm crazy, I know. During my last semester of college, an opportunity to move post-graduation to San Diego presented itself. So in May of 2009, after my college graduation, I gave notice to Fox 4 in 17 and left Nebraska for the sunny shores of California. And here is the point in the story that I wish I could just say, and she lived happily ever after. But that just isn't the case. Nope. Once I settled into San Diego, I filled the following 3 years with a couple of small office jobs, confusion, a plethora of auditions, more confusion, a few booked gigs, fell majorly out of love, lost a little bit of myself, slowly hurtled out of control, and then wham, December 2011 happened. That was a very pivotal moment in my life. Within 1 month's time, I discovered that my first husband still had a wandering eye, every woman's dream, was offered a management position at a local theater company, and my dear Grandma Pat suddenly passed away. Yes, that is a lot to process in 1 month, people. And when I was at her funeral, I had this out-of-body moment. I was sitting there in the church pew, watching the slideshow of her life, and it felt like this freight train was headed straight for me. This is your life, you're gonna blink and it's gonna be over, and will you have ever been happy? Upon my arrival back to San Diego, I decided that 2012 was gonna be my year of happy. I now know that happiness isn't really a destination, but more of a journey. But hey, I was 27, about to file for divorce on a soon-to-be not-for-profit payroll, so what the heck did I know? But what I did discover that year was that when you walk away from the toxic in your life and make room for the good, great things can cultivate. And those great things came in the form of love and entrepreneurship. I met my now husband, Dee, realized I was burnt out on the whole acting thing and decided to take my hobby of upholstery full time. and started my blog, Lucky Little Mustard Seed. Yep, 2012 was a pretty fantastic year of personal growth, and it really hasn't stopped since. I am now in my 6th year of entrepreneurship, and as of today, have launched a YouTube channel. Okay, so enough about me, and let's talk YouTube. Shortly after our elopement in 2015, me and Dee decided that we would love to live within the gates of Palma Valley Country Club, which is this beautiful, well-known golf course community in northeast San Diego County. Why? Well, for starters, this area is only a few miles from my husband's work. Perfect location. Dee is also a very avid golfer. Bonus! And we could get a lot of bang for our buck, especially for California prices. We ended up purchasing a 4,200 square foot brick ranch style home for $675 and eagerly moved into it at the end of January 2016. And after about 6 or so months of living there, we suddenly became Tom Hanks and Shelley Long in the Money Pit. I wish I was kidding. Let's just say that within the first year of home ownership, we discovered an entire rodent infestation that the inspector missed. Oops. Awesome. Found out that we needed solar because cooling the house without it was just too bloody expensive. And because of the solar, had to have a new roof put on as well. Then the next year, it was a new HVAC system and multiple awful contractor experiences. I just started to feel that this house that we were so in love with was not going to become the home I wanted for us anytime soon. I just couldn't see how we were going to be able to renovate. Good contractors in our location were impossible to find, and our renovation budget kept getting eaten up by non-cosmetic issues. That was until one day last year. I was watching Chip and Joanna Gaines do their thing on Fixer Upper, and this light bulb went on. What if I renovate our house room by room, project by project myself? I'm a capable female. I own power tools. I can renovate furniture. Why not a whole house? And that's why I'm here, y'all. I'm going to transform our house room by room, project by project myself, and turn it into the home I knew it could be since the first day I saw it. Sure, it's going to be a lot of hard work and a little crazy at times, especially while balancing my upholstery business, our 4 dogs, and just our life in general. But Room Bloom will also be creatively challenging and fun and educational, and heck, I'm even going to get some of my creative pals involved. Just you wait and see. Each episode will be based around a specific project I'm working on in a particular room of the house, and we will stay in that room until it's an interior designer's dream. I will also be sharing with you the inspirations behind my designs and any old tips I learn along the way. Plus, since I'm an upholstery artist, every room will also include one upholstery project as well, if not more. Oh, I'm so excited to get started, and I hope you'll join me for this adventure. Just click subscribe and you'll get notified every time a new episode loads. Like next week, when I take you on a house tour of our home in its current condition. You know, before I take a sledgehammer to it.